Old Biden. Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'm gonna start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakadash. I want to give a double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who do rule well, and the salutation to the hopeful elect, pushing and striving to stay in this truth. Okay, the earth should rise up against him. All right, so Taiwan is mad at the USA because they said that they will blow up the facility over there in Taiwan to stop China from getting it. All right, how come? How come the brothers of GMS, starting with the elders and apostles on down, okay, is the only people that can see that this man is the devil? I remember when I was a kid, that verse, Satan is coming but to kill, steal, and destroy. They used to say that a lot. But they can't put the finger on the motherfucker who do just that, though. I mean, this nigga literally, he only comes to kill, steal, and destroy. All right, the shit ain't even his, and he want to blow it up so the other person can't get it. That is a fucking Edomite, man. All right, if you people don't understand, okay. All right, that's the type of dude. All right, they're the only type of people you have to worry about. If you don't get a promotion to, he'll fuck around, come in that bitch and shoot up everybody. All right, that's a fucking Edomite, man. They're sore losers, bro. All right, they want the best outcome, okay, all the time. All right, that was even the beef between Cain and the Most High, cause this nigga decided to give fruit instead of the best of his meat. All right, that's fucking Esau, man. Prideful as fuck. He feel like he deserves the best. All right, and he want to be revered as top dog. Okay, and he'll do anything to make that happen. All right, these people have to go. All right, there's no peace on the earth until they are up out of here. Okay, even if another rulership did come, there's only a certain amount of time before the white man come with some elaborate scheme, okay, to overthrow. All right, that's why Yahweh is going to send his son Yahweh Shai. All right, he ain't gonna put a foot on these devils' necks. All right, because that's exactly what they are. They're devils. All right, but anyway, with no further ado, let's go and get into this.
Well, Taiwan is not happy with the United States. You might even say they're pissed off at the United States after a member of the United States Congress said that it was under consideration that they might bomb Taiwan's semiconductor plants, you know, the place where we get all of the chips in the world to run our computers, that the United States would consider bombing Taiwan Semiconductor if China invades Taiwan. Wrap your head around this crazy story. And does it have anything to do with Nancy Pelosi many months ago going to Taiwan and meeting with Taiwan Semiconductor? Oh man, let's peel this onion back. Dan Cohen is following this story for us from Washington, D.C. Dan Cohen is our redacted correspondent from Washington, D.C. Dan, good to see you. Try to help us understand what kind of craziness members of Congress are saying today.
Well, Clayton, the Taiwanese Minister of National Defense had some choice words for the U.S. following the latest suggestion that Washington will actually bomb the Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, the TSMC, its fabrication plants in Taiwan in the event of a Chinese invasion. The minister said that Taiwan's armed forces would not tolerate any the destruction of any Taiwanese facility, and that the armed forces are responsible for defending Taiwan and its people, materials, and strategic resources. So the Taiwanese Minister of Defense talking about defending itself from the United States. Really remarkable. So that statement came.
I mean, in the middle of you supposed to be helping these people. It ain't never about the people. It's all about capitalizing off of some type of destruction. Okay, being the ones in charge after a nation has to pick up the pieces. This is how this man has capitalized on all his gains. Okay, this is how this man has capitalized on all his gains. Okay, All right, he fund both sides, make you niggas go to war, and then he the one there with the first store after the war is over with, and you niggas still put him back on top. You know, this is ridiculous. Like, this is really ridiculous when you put into account, or when you take into consideration how many times the damn devil has played the same trick throughout centuries. All right, and nobody hasn't caught on to it. Okay, nobody hasn't put their thumb, okay, on this damn devil. All right, but they all be manipulated and finessed through the news to think that black people is the root of all evil. Okay, while this man goes to everybody's country, okay, and oppress them. All right. So guess what? You other nations is gonna get what y'all deserve too, for even going with this devil. All right, to come against God's people. All right. So all y'all, nigga, don't feel sorry for y'all. What's that scripture? For he that plays with a serpent, should he be surprised if he get bit? So like, I know I'm butchering it, but you know, we're not gonna pity a person who's been bitten by the charmer. All right. So we don't pity Taiwan because you in bed with them, bitch. You went against the people who even look like you. You lame ass nigga. They don't even make no damn sense. Like, nigga, how the fuck could I be backed up by people that's so far fucking away from me, so far away from my country, and go against the people that's right here next to my country that look just like me? Man, these people gotta be the stupidest motherfuckers ever, bro. Like, they don't even make sense, man. But anyway, I digress. All right, let's get to these scriptures though. 2nd Esdras 9. We got 2nd Esdras 9. It started at 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently. Okay, and that's what we're doing. We're starting to see, all right, that these prophecies are speeding up. All right, and what the prophecy said in the end should happen, okay, is coming rapidly to pass. All right. And when thou seest part of the signs past, what I have told thee before, then should thou understand that this is the very same time when the highest begins to visit the world which he made. Yeah, and we starting to see that these scenarios playing out. Okay, especially the bigger ones. Okay, they only playing out in the favor of prophecy. Okay, they're only going to end in the favor of prophecy. All right, verse 3. Therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then should thou well understand that this is. Then should thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. All right. So this was already written. John, a lot of different prophets, okay, seen these things, all right, and they put them in the book, okay, and the book was locked into the end times, into the end days, and that's where we at now, okay. For like it's all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. All right, so we're looking at the end of the so-called white man being on top. We're looking at the end of all these heathen nations being on top, okay, being valuable. Okay, we're looking at the end of this corrupt system, okay, of this non-righteous, non-profitable system that's being ran. Okay, this is the end of it. All right.
The United States. Really remarkable. So that statement came in response to comments from Massachusetts Congressman Seth Moulton, who was on the House Select Committee on China. Watch this.
You know, one of the interesting ideas that's floated out there for deterrence is just making it very clear to the Chinese that if you invade Taiwan, we're going to blow up TSMC. I just throw that out not because that's necessarily the best strategy, but because it's an example of debate that's out there. And of course, the Taiwanese really don't like this idea, right?
Notice he was interrupted and there was pushback from his fellow panelist, Michelle Flournoy, the longtime Pentagon official who nearly became the first female Secretary of Defense. breaking the glass ceiling with a bomb, I guess. She pushes back and says that blowing up the TSMC is a crazy idea, but then Seth Moulton actually further confirms that this plan is being actively discussed.
Can I have a little inter-party dispute here on the blowing up TSMC? If you do that, you have a $2 trillion economic impact on the global economy within the first year, and you'd put manufacturing around the world at a standstill. I mean, this is a terrible idea.
I'm not promoting the idea. I'm not promoting the idea, Michelle.
You're just saying making the threat.
What I'm saying is these are some of the things that are.
And these are people who get paid all these big bucks. I'm so sick and tired of seeing them. Now that we know the law, we understand just how wicked these people truly are. His fucking face, man. How old is this guy? He at least 40 something, bro. Not a speck of hair in his face, bro. He got that new baby booty chin. And it's not even about making fun of them. It's about the water Yahabashim Shah, man, for pulling us away from around these heathens, okay, and practicing their customs. That's their custom. That fucking suit, that fucking foul-ass dick symbol around his damn throat. Alright, with these damn suits on, them sweaty ass, funky ass suits on, and they got that smell with them too. I don't know, like when white people sweat, they stink. They got that inherently dog smell with them. Like, a nigga so sick and tired of these people and their opinions and their thoughts. I can't wait till the Most High smash they dumb ass. Tired of even looking at them. These people haven't done nothing to prove that they're the ones that people need to be taking heed from. That's the problem that like get me with them. All right, I'm talking about like the average white person. Like, they are thieves. They are culture vultures. They would steal their whole makeup from somebody else and present it as if they the ones that came up with it. They the only people I know that do that, man. So-called white man, bro. Job 20:22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he should be in straits. Every hand of the wicked should come upon him. Okay, so all these places that this white man of the United States, okay, shits on, step over, step up on, use their backs to step on, you know, the Most High is going to turn all these nations against their ass. They don't know it yet, all right? When he is about to fill his belly, God should cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Okay? So, yes, they're going to go through with the New World Order. They're going to get so far. A lot of you 2/3 is going to get caught up in this judgment. Okay? A lot of you niggas is going to take the motherfucking chippy do. Okay? All right? But when he's about to fill his belly, the Most High is going to send his son to crack them clouds, okay? And it's going to smack that goddamn food out of his hand, all right? Right when he think that he got dominion over the world is when he's going to lose it, all right? Verse 23, when he is about to fill his belly, God should cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Okay, meaning that he ain't gonna be able to wiggle his way up out of this. He ain't gonna be able to wiggle his way up out of this. He ain't gonna be able to bunker his way up out of this one. This nigga, these people are 100% antagonizers. Okay, on top of being bullies, on top of being cowards with it. It's amazing how their special powers is always okay on display when being the most grimiest, filthiest creature that God ever made. They're so subtle. They come off as if they want to help the nation, okay? But the only thing they want to do is help the perverts pervert the nations. That's what they want to do. They want you to look at them as godful people while at the same time, okay, doing everything to your kids, doing everything to your mind, and putting you more in a situation where you'll need them. Okay? All right? So we should be giving praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because if he didn't send his son, we up shit creek with these people for leaders. Period. I'm so sick and tired of seeing the white man and his counterpart. I'm tired of hearing what they feel like and what they think. I'm tired of like riding this boat. Okay? A nigga should just be tired of them, period. Like fuck. Nigga want to just tell the Edomite, bro, just go stand in the corner, cuz. Go stand in the corner, you in time out, cuz. Go face the wall, nigga. Treat that nigga like a kid on time out, cuz. This damn devil don't know when to stop, man. He doesn't have that switch on him. Alright, verse 25. It is drawn, it come out of the body, yeah. The glittering sword come out of his gowl. Terrors are upon him. Okay, so all this old conniving ass thoughts that they be coming up with, all this shit that they be saying, they don't understand that the Most High putting it on these other nations' heart, okay, to bomb their ass. All right, so while he's saying all this and shit and all this and all that, Taiwan like, nigga, we here to protect everything. Our people, the buildings, everything. We're not about to let you do that. Woo. All right. So we have to understand that America about to find itself allied to itself. Okay. All right. And when that happened, the people who've been saying all this shit, which is not even in America. Okay. Let's not get this mistaken. The ones who really making these decisions. Okay. They over there. We know where they at. They over there in Europe. Okay, they over there in Europe, all right, but they setting up the USA, man, to be a flat line. Okay, this place is gonna be a fucking desert. All right. It says, verse 26. It says, all the darkness should be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown should consume him. It should go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. Okay, and who is left over there in our land? You got them Edomites. Okay, with the biggest gay parades and all the shit. All right. So basically, all these places is going to get hit with fire. Okay, all these places are going to be hit with fire. All right, and they ain't going to be blown. It's going to be spreading. It's going to rain down on your ass, okay? Verse 27, it says, the heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him, all right? And that's the point, all right? The Most High is making everything on earth hate this man. He already can't get fruit in abundance how the earth is supposed to be giving it, all right? The Most High has locked the door on this damn devil, okay? Verse 28, the increase of his house should depart, and his goods should flow away in the day of his wrath. Okay? So everything that he's so-called gathering right now, all these elites, all the money that they stealing out the U.S. and all this is only to increase your downfall. Okay? It's not going to work out well for you. Verse 29, this is the portion of a wicked man from God, and his heritage appointed him by God. So yeah, so these white people, so-called white men, Esau, Edom, their heritage is wicked. All right. And it was given to them. They didn't have a choice. They don't have a choice. They are the devil. They don't have a fucking choice. All right. They don't have a choice. And for you fools to think that this man could be saved, you just keep following him, and you're gonna keep destroying your dumb ass.
These are some of the things that are actually actively being debated amongst U.S. Policymakers.
So Moulton is not the first official to bring this up publicly. Former National Security Advisor Robert O'Brien, who was served as National Security Advisor for 3 administrations, he made headlines in March when he publicly said that in the event of a war over Taiwan, that the U.S. should blow up the semiconductor fabrication plants so China can't take them over. There's also an infamous U.S. Army War College paper from 2021 saying, quote, the United States and Taiwan should lay plans for a targeted scorched earth strategy that would render Taiwan not just unattractive if ever seized by force, but positively costly to maintain. This could be done most effectively by threatening to destroy the facilities belonging to the Taiwan semiconductor manufacturing.
That's what I mean. Like, they don't have no problem destroying some shit for their benefit, man. They don't even make no sense. How can you even... It don't even... Ain't no point in even me venting, because, you know, he's gonna do the most obscene, the most obscure thing that he could possibly think of to hold his power. He don't give a fuck. Job 21:19. God lay up his iniquity for his children. He rewarded him, and he should know it. All right. So your children, your little ones, the people that's coming behind you, is gonna pay for this. Okay. But we're in the last days, so your ass is gonna pay for it too. His eyes should see his destruction, and he should drink of the wrath of the Almighty. Yeah. Yeah, and that's exactly why these goddamn devils is doing this old weird ass shit. They're losing their goddamn wits on all fronts. All right, he has took the wise out of teaming, and these people are just like, they're just all over the place, ready to kill some shit. Okay, for what pleasure have he in his house after him, when the number of his months is cut off in the midst? Because the Most High is gonna wipe off the whole nation of the so-called white man. Okay, the so-called white people. All right. Shall any teach God knowledge, seeing he judgeth those that are high? All right, and that's what they'll say with these politicians and all that, and all, like, they prideful in their speech, and they act like Yahabashim Al-Shah ain't already set the rules. All right, they trying to change a game that's already rigged. It's already has its sets of rules. Okay. Zechariah 14:12. It says, and this should be the plague wherein the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh should consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes should consume away in their holes, and their tongues should consume away in their mouth. Now, what can make them do that? They're intercontinental ballistic missiles. Okay, when they hit, it's going to be like Judgment Day. All right, if you don't know what movie that is, that's Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Go check that part out when Sarah Connor was on the fence. All right, and when that missile landed, that bitch was burning. She was yelling on the fence, turned to a sack of bones. Okay, verse 13, and it should come to pass in that day that a great tumult from the Lord should be among them, and they should lay hold everyone on the hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor. All right. So in that day, it's about to get crazy and chaotic. And the way this damn devil is picking sides and choosing sides for their benefit, you're going to see the different neighboring countries beefing, as well as all of them pointing the finger, okay, at these damn devils over here in the West. All right. But with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua. Shalom.